So we've made it to David. For those who are interested in a David video. I didn't want to keep it all together because that's just a long video. What turn do you take up here? What's the different turns?
So we're going to make this right here at the light. You'll know it because it's right before the bridge. You see it in the distance. And
yeah, there's a light here, which is not common.
We're making a right at this light so that we can get on the Pan American Highway through a back neighborhood. Let's just keep it
some markers to help you out.
Pan American Highway is actually pretty full.
Well, that's not the Pan American Highway, silly Willy.
Take this opportunity to kind of share some interesting information for those of you who are looking to move to the area. You may have noticed in some of our travel videos some of the various types of cars that are here or vehicles. As far as big brands, if you're curious, should I bring my car or truck, or should I leave it, or what have you? The brands that are very common here are Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Suzuki. These are, and I think I said Hyundai. If I didn't, Hyundai's included.
Quick question, Alto. Do you stop at an Alto sign?
It's kind of a caution yield combination.
Suggested.
Sign. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you completely stop and you've got like taxis behind you, you might put yourself in a bad situation.
Yeah, so just, observe how others are doing it and do the same.
Yeah, and people beep here a lot, so don't be surprised. Don't come here with the whole road rage mentality, because you won't make it very long. No, but because people, that's how people communicate. They use their horns what the horns are made for, which is, hey, I need you to move. Hey, I'm gonna hit you. Hey, I almost hit you. Get out of the way.
Or, hey, good to see you, cousin.
Yes, exactly. Which people do that a lot. People will beep at each other when they see each other. So don't take that personal. All right, so you were saying Hyundai. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no worries. And Mitsubishi as well. Those are brands that are very common here. I say that from a parts perspective. You want to make sure you have a vehicle where you can get parts in Panama and not have to wait 3 to 4 months to get your parts shipped to get your vehicle fixed. But if you want more information about that, comment down below and we can always get you more details.
All right, so we are on our way to, where are we going? Are we going to Toyland?
Yes, we are.
All right, so we're going to basically like, is that downtown? That's considered
like
downtown.
David.
It's like downtown David, for the most part. There's a grocery store and then there's like a toy store attached to it. So we're going there for our kids today to spend, so they can spend their money. Oh, yes.
Cadillacs, side note, are not common here.
Vaccine centers. Cadillacs, yeah, they're not common here. There's a taxi, beep. More taxi stops.
Kia, oh, that's another brand. Sorry, Kia.
Terpel. There's the Amway over here to the right.
For those of you who are into Amway or what have you, there's their distribution.
Yeah, and if you want any help with that, we're distributors. So if you need any Amway products when you come here, you can still get your vitamins and things of that nature.
Comment below. We're glad to help.
Oh yeah, this is a new center.
Papa John's.
Do-It Center. It's like a small Do-It Center. Ice cream. Now I don't know if the Papa John's is open yet. We didn't have another Papa John's here. There is a McDonald's down here, and there's the Extra up ahead. If you keep going on this route, doesn't this lead you to Price Mart?
It will.
Which Price Mart is like a Latino. Not Latino. It's a version of Costco, basically. You have a membership. Isn't Paso Canoas, isn't that the border?
Yes, another hour that direction.
The point, okay.
Border with Costa Rica.
That's right, Costa Rican border. All right, so you're letting, my husband's just nice, so he's letting people go. This is not uncommon.
I just flashed my light to communicate with him.
Yep, and someone else will come out behind, so you kind of just keep going. Now look at this. Can you explain this light here? Because most people don't understand this, and this is really confusing.
So the red light.
And people are still going straight on the right.
So it's the red light. Not everybody stops at this red light. The far right lane keeps going. The lanes, in case you didn't hear that, the lane on the left stops. The lane on the far right keeps going. You don't want to stop in the far right lane at a red light. You are not required to stop. If you do, you cause an accident.
Yes.
That was confusing when we first got here.
That was very confusing. There's a really good gas station right here. If you have to go potty, the Va events are really great. And they have food in there, and they have like some of American like gas station things that we're used to, or
Kind of like a
Western.
Sheetz, right?
Kind of like a Sheetz, but yeah, just remember that everything, there's nothing here that's going to be Western fully. Everything is going to be, I mean, because we're not in America. So Panamanian, I mean, it's very similar to other countries though too, outside of America, but just when we say things like, oh, that's like a Sheetz, don't take that as like, oh, it's Sheetz. No,
No.
it's not Sheetz.
The guy right here, the jugglers.
Oh yeah, these people like to, it's how some people make money here. Isn't that cool?
So you have entertainment at the lights.
Uh-huh.
Very common.
Yep.
And you just tip them, 25 cents or 50 cents or whatever you feel like you want to tip them.
Yeah, I saw both.
So we made our left. We'll cut this video off soon. I know you guys probably don't want to come all the way here. There is a Little Caesars for those who like fast food and stuff. I point out Little Caesars in places like that. Sometimes it's just nice to have like some semblance of home, even if it's not the healthiest. Because there's even a Dairy Queen down here. Places you can get there's batteries, baterias.
You guys may notice there's some stopping and going here at this intersection. Usually in the States we would have a traffic light here. That's not how that works here. You just kind of look at each other and figure out who has the right of way and proceed with caution.
And that's where those alto signs. Oh, this is a good place. We got what did we get our son
An
accordion at? For those who are into music. But yeah, but that's where the alto signs actually come in handy, because then you know the other ones who don't have the alto signs are going to keep going straight and they're not stopping. That's pretty much the only time you're really stopping at one of those, it seems like. All right, to your left, you got Revilla, which is a nice Banco General, which is a pretty popular bank here for extranjeros, probably a better word for it. Dairy Queen, there's a place, a Mello, for mascotas, which are pets. There's Gilardi, it's really inexpensive ice cream place. Little Caesars, Novi, a little mini Novi.
The dollar store,
Now that's another way. That's another thing. Dollar stores here, like we call them dollar stores. Todos. I thought it was todos a, yeah, todo a dólar. It says it's a dollar store. Not everything in there's a dollar. So, we're gonna go to the dollar store. Everything's not a dollar.
like General Dollar or Family Dollar.
Basically, like a Family Dollar. What are they, honey?
These white buses are all over Panama, coaster buses. This is part of the public transportation system, how a lot of folks get around. If you're in the mountains, they will take these things around a corner at 60 kilometers an hour.
Chop.
You'll think you're about to jump off the edge.
Basically.
But these guys know what they're doing. They've been doing it for years, and they're really good at what they do. So public transportation, super cheap.
Yeah.
$1, $1.50, you can get where you need to go.
Piñas, bananas, mangoes.
McDonald's, if you're fiending for a Big Mac.
Or you can get some Tipico at like Restaurant Jenny's right here.
Great
The
sancocho.
fondos.
Sancocho.
The fondas or fonda? Fondo.
Fonda.
Fonda, that's right.
Fonda.
You can get like your typical food. Alright, and we are going to, this is Super 99, we're not going to that grocery store. But we are going to Toyland. We have arrived.
Yes.
What's Toyland?
Toyland is kind of like a take on a Toys R Us. Now, granted, it's through COVID. I don't know how well stocked it is. So we're going to find out, take our kids here, and hopefully it works out. If it doesn't work out, then we will go. For instance, clients, in order to, the entrance to Toyland, utilize the door, the principal door. Thank you. Looks like Super 99's door, baby.
So Super 99, yeah.
Put your mask on.
So
Put your mask on, folks.
I'm glad that we could understand that. So yeah, basically it's a toy store. Some of the parking spaces you'll notice, guys, are they're a little smaller. Something you would see like in China or somewhere like that. They're really small parking spaces. They look fairly large, but when you go into park in them, you're like, oh, It's not what I was expecting.
We're going to the
People are doing the lottery out here. You see there's like a lady right sitting over there. That's for the lottery. They'll have like these little papers in their hand. It's their lottery here.
Here's a better shot if you need it.
Oh yeah, lottery. Yep. All right, so we're gonna park. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. We may do some more driving around David, but that's only if we see that this one if people seem to like this one. So we're parked. Thank
Just to
you.
warn you guys, this is a developing country.
Yes. So think that way. Don't expect them to be American, and don't complain when you get here and it's not what you saw in all the other videos that are trying to get you to come here. It's a great place to live. It's not for everybody. Anything else you want to say, honey?
Be kind, be patient. Till then, brew unto others as you'd have them brew unto you. Take
See
care.
you next time.